apologize for the late start. I'll have to modify today because I have a little bit of an injury. So I will do my best, and you can go ahead and do the practice as you would normally, but I will just modify for myself. So let's begin. Close the eyes, bring the attention within. At the moment of creation, and the divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Tune your mind to the supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice to our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even more powerful, more significant, and even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation to all beings everywhere. Just do it because it must be done for the well-being of all. So let's do the mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, just imagine that the Guru is singing through your voice. Channel the Guru. You derive all the benefits as though you're chanting it perfectly. Om Pavitra Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantrahasji. So start off by establishing ourselves firmly in the spiritual heart where God resides, the divine essence, or whatever you believe in, the highest self, whatever you want to call it, that resonates with you. Bring your arms up, the palms slightly turned up from the fingertips. Inhale down through the arms, the best, right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, feel it all streaming down through the arms. 6, 7, 8, holding the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms. Just the breath leads everything you pulled in stays within. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale it down into the through the arms into the spiritual heart. Everything you need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, holding it all in the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time. Inhale the best down through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it there as an offering to God who resides there. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. Let's do a couple rounds of Kapalabhati in order to generate some heat and to help promote the release of impurities in the lungs. So this also helps to oxygenate the blood and to aerate the lungs, and it also tones the abdomen, and it's a good one just to it also stimulates the Muladhara chakra, this one. Okay, so we're just doing very, very fast breathing through the nose like a sniffing dog, like so. So you can accentuate every fourth one in order to have a little bit of a rhythm. And if you do it fast enough, it's almost like each set of 4 is almost a second. So if you do it for 60 seconds, for instance, 60 times, you're doing for about a minute. Okay, so we will go and start with that. Sit up tall and straight, the hands in Yana Mudra, the Mudra consciousness on the knees. And so breathe out completely to empty the lungs. Begin when you're ready. Keep going, but if you get tired, you can slow down and then speed up again when you're ready. Breathe out completely, empty the lungs. Now, from the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus, your source of inner power. Inhale again, up that power up to the space between the eyebrows now. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Good. Now, big breath in from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the chest. As you inhale, fill up the lungs, raise the chest. Kumbhaka, hold the breath now, chin pressing against the top of the chest so that if your chest is high, the back can remain more or less straight. Tip of the tongue to roof mouth behind the teeth, the tension of the space between the eyebrows. Contract the buttocks, push belly button into the front of the spine. Exhale very slowly and gradually, not like a big explosion out of the body. A couple of normal breathing cycles and we'll do one more round. So for that one I was doing more of an accentuating every second or third one. So fourth, sometimes a little bit much. You can get, if you're not used to it, it can make you tired pretty fast. So do goers according to your condition. And we'll do one more round. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, empty the lungs. And you can begin when you're ready. Take a deep breath in again. Exhale out. It's time for the solar plexus. Inhale, let power up to the space in the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Draw from your inner source again, from your solar plexus. Inhale up to the space between the eyebrows, the third eye, center consciousness. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Now, from the base of the spine, a great big inhale. Inflate the lungs, raise the chest, not the shoulders, the chest. And again, breath retention. Apply the throat in a root lock. Contract the buttocks, push the belly button to the front of the spine. Imagine your whole pelvic floor is lifting up towards the navel. The tip of the tongue to the mouth behind the teeth, the attention of the space in the eyebrows. Chin against the front of the chest. Exhale slowly and gradually. Everything natural should be done with grace, done with smoothness, not in a way that will not agitate the mind. So just take a moment to just observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Be like the witness, watching everything. With no expectations, no judgment as to what you observe or what you think you should observe. Through this practice of pretending that you're the witness, you lose eventually, or you diminish the identification of the body, the mind, and the emotions, none of which are representative of the true self. So I'll do a little bit of Anuloma Viloma now. So this is a calming breathing technique that helps to bring the mind into a state of silence. So this helps, it's a good preparation for meditation. It helps to remove cravings, that which leads to sometimes expectations and attachments to the results, and of course that leads to suffering. So this is a good practice to quell all those thoughts, bring them into the mind state of non-restlessness. So for this technique, left hand stays locked in Yana Mudra, so as not to dissipate energy on the left knee. Second, third, fingers fall down on the right hand. Turn the palm towards you. This is Vishnu Mudra with the palm facing away. When you turn the palm facing towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra, but we use this for the alternate nostril breathing techniques. The thumb always for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. So for this technique, you're breathing in through the left, just not hold the breath, but you just plug the nose for a fraction of a second. Exhale out through the other side, through the right side, back up. Inhale through the right side, close both nostrils, then exhale through the left. So you always close the nostrils completely before you breathe out on either side. And what else can I say about this? Yes, this is a good technique. For the flexion technique, which we'll apply also to help focus the mind. Watch the movement of the breath. So as you inhale, the breath moves down towards the root of the spine. On the exhale, the breath moves back up. So always watching that wave motion of the breath. If you lose your concentration, don't worry. Just start again, continue, and just bring your mind back to the movement of the breath. So we don't have a lot of time to do this, so you just learn a technique so you have a powerful tool at your disposal you can use at any point during the day. Always beneficial. So sitting up tall and straight again. Breathe out completely to empty the lungs. Close off the right nostril. Inhale down to the left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the left side. Open the right. Exhale. Back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to the inhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils, then open the left. Exhale back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down through the left. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close left and open right. Exhale back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to the right. Inhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close right. Open left. Exhale back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to the left. Inhale. Fill up the lungs. Close left, open right. Exhale back up. Through the right. Down to the right. Inhale. Close right, open left. Exhale. Down through left. Inhale. From now on, I'm not going to cue the opening of the nostrils, but you keep on doing it. Exhale to the right, up. Down to the right. Inhale. Exhale left. Down left. Exhale right. Down to the right. Inhale. Exhale left. Down left. Inhale. Exhale right. Down right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Keep watching the breath up and down. Inhale down right. Exhale up left. Keep going on your own. From here on in, if you have more lung capacity, you can slow down the counts, but keep them even. Pranayama is a very powerful practice. It's a gateway to the higher realms of the practice. You don't have to do too much, especially to start, otherwise you might lose interest. So just do even just 3 to 5 minutes just again to happen, and then eventually you'll develop the enthusiasm to continue and to augment this portion of the practice. Next time you exhale out of your left side, you may conclude. When you conclude, just bring your right hand back onto your right knee. Sit tall for a moment again. Observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. This in itself is a form of meditation. When you're just trying to fix your mind on a single object or thing without breaking the concentration. If you can do it for 2.5 minutes, you're already into meditation. So just whatever is coming into the mind, let the thoughts come without any attempt to censor or to process the thoughts. And momentarily we'll begin the practice of asana. Remember that it's through the forms that God shows itself to us, that the way that God manifests in this universe. So celebrate all the beautiful ways that God is present with us through the forms, through all the different qualities which we already have within. We just have to turn them on and reflect them in a way that is shown in a beautiful, magnificent form. Each and every one revere and love them. So with that intention firmly ingrained in our hearts and minds, let's begin. So let's come to standing. And we'll begin first with a sequence of, a longer sequence of exercises. It's early in the morning. We might need a little bit more time for the body to warm up and to so the joints can move more easily. So this first one is to help release the impurities from the organs. So we're going to start by taking a deep breath in. Exhale, come down. Empty the lungs, hands on the knees. Hold the breath out, belly empty, lungs empty, and the belly muscles relax as you pump the belly button in and out. Like you're trying to throw it against the front of the spine, but very fast. Then push the belly button from the spine, still holding the breath out. Feel as if the whole area underneath the rib basket got sucked up. Everything underneath got sucked out in that area. Push the belly button to the front of the spine, the heart right through the center between your shoulder blades. And then release, coming back up. Breathe in, breathe out. So if you can't do it as long as I was cueing it, just when you can't do it anymore, just do that little bit of that hold of the breath, holding the breath out. So let's do one more round. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down. If you can, try for about 50 times. Again, hollow up the area underneath the rib basket. Hold the breath out. And then come back up. Breathe in, And breathe out. Let go of all fatigue. And now we'll continue with the exercises. Hands on the hips. Start to move all the joints. Roll the head around in circles. Try to get your ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, the back of the head to the top of the back. And then go in the opposite direction. Good, and conclude. One more thing I should mention. Before doing that exercise that we just did with the belly moving, my teacher Dharmaji always often says to drink some warm water with lemon. This helps to get things moving, helps to dislodge all those impurities. Okay, next one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Now inhale, straight out in front. You can spread the fingers. Exhale, form fists as the hands come back to the shoulders. Now arm swings back and forth. Try to get your arms behind the ears. Next, arms across the chest, inhale. Exhale, just swing the arms back or throw them back. Alternate across each time. The arms come across the chest. First left arm over the right, then the next time the right arm over the left. Next, arms up over the head, inhale. Exhale, swing the body down. Pull the belly against the thigh. The belly against the thighs. And then come back up. Next one, there's a squat in this one, so if you can't squat all the way, just come down as far as you can. Be careful of your knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop into the squat. Next one, arms across the and the height of the shoulders. Take all the opposite elbows. Open up your feet to about the width of the mat and throw the body from side to side. If you know how to do Kapalabhati, you can do that as you're doing this. So the breath, you exhale as you complete the twist on each side. See all the way around you. And then conclude. Back to the center. Next one, arms by sides of the body. Jump up and down. If you can't jump, just lift your heels. Now, arms in front. Tap the floor very, very fast with the feet, like raindrops in a storm on the ground. Conclude. Again, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Next one. Arms by sides of the body. Inhale, circle all the way to the front. On the inhale, exhale, pull in and drop the arms down again. Actually, I forgot to mention that, didn't I? So you go to the front, pull in on the exhale, and then drop the arms down. Next one for the waist. Toes pointing out beyond the edges of the mat. And then left arm goes up, inhale. Exhale, bend to the right. Right arm up, inhale. Exhale, bend to the left. And then conclude. Next one, the same movement, but the breathing's a little bit different. So, left arm up, inhale. You can turn the left foot to follow same lines rest of the leg. Hold the breath, go deep into the bend. Exhale, come back up. Go to the other side, right arm up. Pivot on the right foot. The toes point the same direction as the knee. And then come back up. Inhale, hold the breath, sink deeper into the stretch, imagining weights attached to all the fingertips to allow you to sink deeper. Coming back up, go to the other side, stretch the whole right side of the body. Try not to incur folds in the waist and the left side. And back up on the exhale. Make like grass blowing in the wind. Keep the line to the trunk long and smooth on both sides as best as you can, even the underside. Remember, all beings are experiencing this practice through you. So you can keep that in mind. The practice will be done with consciousness and with the intention of offering the best to all beings. If you go to a place of pain and suffering, all beings will feel that through you. Just do your best. Things happen sometimes. Everything done, however, with as much love and compassion as you can. Just do your best. Let's do one more on each side. Breathe deeply into the stretch. And then hold the pose. Elongate a little bit more. Exhale, come back up. And go to the other side. Last time. Reach. And then come back up. Good. So, bring the feet together or closer together. Take a deep breath in. Imagine you're bringing the best into the body, right up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Just going to come onto the hands and knees now. So from here, inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch the belly skin. Exhale, stretch the back skin. Inhale. Exhale. Telescope your trunk out of the hips. So you don't crunch the lower back, push the chest forward. Exhale, push it right up between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next one for the hips. So you can stay with your hands on the ground. I'm going to do it on the forearms because of my hand. So as you inhale, raise your right leg up. Exhale, swing it up to the right. And then throw it back up there on the next inhale. The other side, left leg up, inhale, swing it out to the left. Modify as you need to. You can slow down the movement or keep your knee bent as well. And we conclude. So for that one, if you find it hard to do it on your knees, you can also stand. Just bring your left hand on a wall and then swing your right leg back and forth. So there's always different ways you can modify the pose. Okay, so now next one is for the back. So I like to use a cushion just to help give a little bit more lift and to make it more comfortable for the hips so they don't grind down into the earth. If you're anchoring down through the thighs, the tops of the feet, your hips. If you can join your hands behind the back. If not, if you have shoulder limitations, keep your hands apart. So inhale, come up. Exhale, back down. Up and down. Up, down. Up and down. Up, 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 down. Last one, let's hold this. Up, and release down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn onto your right side. Actually, don't use a cushion for this one. Makes it a little bit more difficult, actually. So, come onto your right side. You can use your left hand to support your head. Left leg goes up. Exhale, back down. Up, inhale, down. Push your foot away from your leg. Elongate the whole left side of the body. And down. Up and down. Up, down. Try not to make, again, folds in the waist. Inhale, smooth line from the shoulder all the way down to the foot. Up, down, up. Now bring the foot down halfway only and bring the other foot up to meet. Or maybe a little bit more than halfway down. If you want, you can bring the right arm over the head, left arm parallel to it, and lift your right shoulder up off the mat. Bounce on the edge of your body. And then back down. Roll onto your back forwards. Breathe in. And breathe out. Remove all fatigue. So now we're going to do it on the other side. So turn on the left side. I'm just going to turn around this way so I don't have the back too. And from here, bring the right leg up, inhale, and back down. Inhale, up and down. Keep pushing foot away. Form a knife edge with your foot. The inside edge of the foot towards you, the outer edge of the foot away from you. Up, down, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stop halfway or a little bit more than halfway. Enough so you can bring your other foot up to meet. Left arm goes over your head, palm up. The other arm goes on top of your head, or on this side of the head, and then see if you can lift your left shoulder up. Balance just on the edge of your body. Imagine being pressed into two panes of glass. And back down. Roll onto the back again. Breathe in. Breathe out. So since we're here, we'll do the next one on our backs. So coming into tucks. Inhale, stretch out the arms and legs. Exhale, come into tuck. Squeeze the knees in towards the shoulders. Shoulders up to your knees. Chin between your knees. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze in tight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next one, same movement, but the breathing's different. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath, come into tuck. Try to get your shoulders to your knees. You can use your elbows to squeeze against the outside of the knees. Bring one fist in front of the other. It might be more easy to take your head to your hand. Exhale, release. Even if you can't touch, no matter. Just do your best. Inhale, stretch. Hold in tight. Bring your attention to the space in your eyebrows, regardless of whether you can touch them, the forehead to your hands or not. Release, exhale. Inhale, extend. Stretch the fingers and the toes. Spread your toes and your fingers as well. And then hold and tuck. Make yourself as compact as possible. Breathe out, exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold breath and tuck. Everything stops. All the activity of the mind, the body, and emotions, as though they're frozen again as you hold your breath. Breathe out, exhale. Inhale. Hold and tuck. Bring your attention to the space in your eyebrows. Practice your concentration skills whenever you can. And release. Make your mind one-pointed. Inhale, extend. Hold and tuck. Release, exhale. Inhale, stretch. Squeeze tight the thighs and the belly, the knees to the shoulders. Heels to the buttocks. Release, exhale. Inhale, elongate, hollow out the navel, lengthen the navel, then tuck in tight. Release, exhale. Two more, extend, stretch. As much as you can, stretch the limit. And then pull in, squeeze tight, form the tightest ball that you can. And release. Inhale, stretch. And hold the breath. Make some effort. Attract the attention of the divine with your enthusiasm. And release. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. So now you can roll on the back a few times. You can hold back some knees, just roll like so. If you have more strength and flexibility, you can arms go over the head, roll all the way back into plow, feet behind your head, bring your feet down in front, ankle heels down as you sit up. And pull your body with your legs. Try to do it smoothly. No jerky movements. Always moving at the same speed. Good. If you're doing a full extended version with your legs, arms straight, try to keep them straight all throughout. Try not to allow the back of the legs to come crashing down. Smooth, gradual movements. Can reach way beyond your feet. Bring chest past your knees. 2 more. Every movement can be done in a meditative way to keep the mind always in the same state. And then just come back and onto your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, imagine you fainted. Good. So now, coming back onto your hands and knees here. This moment and into your child's pose. Just give me a moment here. Okay. Okay, so come down onto your. So from here, you inhale around your back, come into high cat. Exhale, come into cobra. I'm going to do it on my forearms, okay? So, and then back up into high cat, and back into seat behind heels. Inhale, roll up. To cobra, chest forward, head up, and back the other way. And all the way back down. Rounding your back is coming up. And then hips to your hands, chest forward, shoulders back. Keep the neck long so you don't lose your neck. So you can, don't create wrinkles in the back of the neck. Pull the seat all the way back. Inhale, come forward. Into your cobra or your sphinx, and back the other way. Drag your seat all the way back behind the heels. Inhale, rounding your back. We're just trying to wave the spine a little bit. Move the spine and always keep it supple and strong. The seat goes back. Inhale, round your back. Into your cobra. And back the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rounding your back. Exhale, draw your seat back. Up. Forward. Up. And back. Rounding. Arching. Rounding. Flattening and lengthening. Up. Forward. Back. And down. Up. Forward. Up. And back. And one more, rounding your back. And forward, just forward, back. And bring your seat back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Alright, so now, coming back up. Come onto your elbows. This is for your thighs here. Bring your right foot up. I guess you can't see. So, bring your right foot up. Take hold of the foot. And you can turn your hand, spin your hand on top of the foot and push down the foot. Again, be careful here. Know your respect your limitations. You can even, if you're flexible, maybe the foot will come all the way down to the ground. Push the knee back so that you lengthen the thigh here. do the other side. So you can also, you don't have to turn your hand, you can also just press the fingers can face towards the knee if you like, if that's better for you. So modify as you need to. I'm going to use my elbow. And then release. Good. So now, do a few bow poses. If you can't take hold of your legs easily, use a strap or use rings if you have rings, material rings. If you can take hold of your legs, try to take them just above the ankles. It's a little bit easier. The feet sometimes tend to be slippery. But if you can't reach your ankles, then take your do whatever you need to. Okay, so you can lift your chest, push your feet away from your seat and back down. If you can, pull the legs, get your legs up and back down. Inhale, up and down. Up and down. Inhale, stretch the whole front of the body. Exhale, down. Up and down. Up, push feet away from your seat. And down. Up. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Down. One more. Up, hold it this time. Pull the feet up a little bit higher if you can. Stretch the whole front of the body. And bring the feet down. Rest, if you like, your forehead on your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax everything. Okay, so now coming back up. My seat's back, and let's roll. Let's come up to standing. Okay, so from here, let's do a few sun salutations, hands to the heart. Keep on offering everything up, everything an offering. Imagine doing a divine dance devotion and merge with all beings, which merge with all forms. You see different, few of them through the sequence. Raise arms up with head, arch back. Hinge at the hips, bend your knees, come down. Step back into high plank or table. Back to your seat behind your heels. Glide between your arms into your cobra or your sphinx. Back into your downward facing dog. And bring the right foot forward. If that's difficult, stay on your knees, bring the right foot forward, and come up. Feet together, chest on the legs, head down. Come right to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Raise arms up over the head, arch back, stretch the whole front of the body. Fold the body down into Uttanasana, belly under thighs, chest on your knees. Come back into table or your plank, your seat behind your heels, glide forward. Into your cobra or your sphinx, back. You can do your child's pose, or you can go into your downward facing dog if you can. I'm not putting any weight on your the left hand for this, for myself. Left foot forward, feet together, chest on the knees again. Come right to standing, reach up and back. And then come back home. Raise arms up. Go down. Right foot back into your lunge. Into your high plank or your table. The seat all the way back. You can also come into table first and drop your hips down into your cobra or your sphinx. Back into your downward facing dog. Or come to child's pose and make your way to downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing. Raise arms up. Go down. Right foot back into your lunge. Into your high plank or your table. The seat all the way back. You can also come into table first and drop your hips down into your cobra or your sphinx. Back into your downward facing dog. Or come to child's pose and make your way to downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing. back home. Try and move with as much grace as you can. And hinge at the hips. Adjust your lowliness. Just think about what each pose is saying. Left foot back. Into your high plank or your table. So, if you know it fluently through practice, just go ahead. Into your cobra. Back into your downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come right to standing, reach up and back. And back home. Raise your arms up, stretch. Hinge at the hips. Back into your, with your right foot into your Anjalyasana, into your plank or your table. Modify again as you need to. So come forward into your cobra. Back into downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Feet together, chest on the sides. Come right back up, reach up and back. And back home. Again, stretch. Hinge at the hips, come down. Left foot forward. Into your plank, table, however you need to do it. Come forward into your cobra or your upward facing dog. You can do upward facing dog if you like, or your sphinx. Back into child's pose and then a downward facing dog, or right to downward facing dog. Left foot forward, feet together, Uttanasana. Come right up and back. Raise your arms up. This time you can add on. Bend your knees, your belly on your thighs, join your hands behind the back. If you can, pull them all the way up over your head. Right foot back into Kapyasana. Reach your arms up, pull your arms all the way back. Curve your spine. Back into your high plank, or however you need to do it. Through into your cobra or upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. And then from here, right foot forward, feet together, Uttanasana. Hands over the head again if you can. Actually, I forgot the time, so left foot goes back into Kapyasana. Bring your arms up and back. And then swing your hands behind the back. Hold the breath as you bring left foot forward so that your foot comes forward softly into your upward facing dog. Reach up and back. And then come back home. Left side, stretch. Hinge at the hips, belly on your sides. Use your body to push into your legs so you can come up a little bit higher, but try not to touch your belly from your thighs. Your left foot goes back. Back knee down. Swing your arms all the way up, push the lower back up and in into Kapyasana. And come back into your high plank, and then through into your upward facing dog or your cobra, back into downward facing dog. Left foot forward, drop down to the seat, reach up and back, the seat right behind your heels, arch your back. Swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath as you bring the right foot forward, Uttanasana. Come up, reach up and back, and then back home. Good, arms up. Go down, move between the forms like a shapeshifter, gracefully as possible, belly on your thighs. Join your hands. If you're flexible, maybe your legs are straight, you can bring your forehead to your shins. Right foot back. See if you can go right into Kapyasana without touching your fingers to the ground. Reach up and back. Telescope your trunk out of the hips. Come back into high plank. And then through into your upward facing dog or cobra. Back into downward facing dog. And then the right foot comes forward. Kapyasana. Swing your hands behind the back. Left foot comes in to meet the right. Uttanasana. Come right up to standing. Reach up and back. Stretch the whole front of the body. And come back home. Pranayama. Every posture has a particular consciousness. Tap into it. Lift the heart. Go back. Come forward. Dive down. The head close plunges towards the feet. A gesture of humbleness. And the left foot goes back. Reach up and back. Remember the grace among all are the servants who serve with complete selflessness. Into your high plank, or again, through into your upward facing dog, however you want to get there, or your cobra, or your sphinx. Back into downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Reach up and back. Pull the body out of the hips. A little bit more. Elongate the trunk. Swing your hands behind the back. Right foot meets the left. Uttanasana. Come right standing. Reach up and back. Arch the back. And then come back home. Take pause here for a moment. From the heart, inhale the left and the heart up to the space in the eyebrows. Hold the attention breath there. Imagine all, so you're doing that so you can connect the mind to the heart, so all actions, thoughts, and words always coming from a place of love. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine unconditional love for all. And release. So now we're going to do some balance poses. Standing on your left foot first. Anchor down to the left foot. Bring the right foot up. Hold butt heel if you can. So modification here is, if you can't, if you're not too flexible, you can just come into tree. Push the foot against the inseam of the leg. If you're having trouble balancing, you can stand against a wall or bring a left hand on a wall if you need to even. Or just bring your toes, keep your toes on the ground if you're not near a wall. Otherwise, take hold of the inside of the heel, ballet pose. Leg out to the side, toes the same height as the hand. Or if you're more flexible, bring your leg up higher, lean to your left. Exude the grace and the poise of a dancer. Be magnificent, poised, grateful, graceful. Grateful as well, of course. Good. And now from here, release the foot so you can go right into diving eagle. Bend your left knee. You can always bring your fingers to the ground if you're losing your balance. Dive down your head about the height to the knee. Your right foot, still keep it up there as high as you can, higher than the hip. Your arms like the wings of an eagle. Imagine you're soaring down from a great height at great speed. Now bring your chest forward a little bit, your chin forward, like so you can arch your back a little bit. Good. Press into your left foot and come back. Try it on the other side now. Anchor down through the right foot. Bring your left foot up. Again, do a tree if there's a modification if you need to. Take hold of the inside of the foot. Come up into your dance ballet dip pose. Wherever you are is perfect. Just do your best. It's the effort that's more important, not the result. Good. Now lean to the right a little bit as your foot comes down. Right into gliding eagle. Bend your right knees. You can land your belly and rest on the thigh. But then see if you can arch your back by bringing your left foot as high as you can. Your chin forward a little bit. See the form in your mind and try to realize it with your body. Press into the right foot and come back up. Good. Charge by. Turn the palms forward. Take a deep breath in. Imagine best coming in through this and up the spine to the crown. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Good. So next one. Let's do Adho Chandrasana. Go into the back of the mat. Left foot forward. You can also do this on your knee if you can't open up. Make sure your hand's not too close to the foot. If it's too close, it's hard to open up. Stay on the fingertips. Raise your right leg up as high as you can. Bring the right arm up. Try to have your hip over the knee, so maybe at some point you can even look down and take your hand up off the ground, or just come onto your one index finger. Maybe bring your left hand to the heart. Now bring both hands down. Bend your left knees. You can keep your belly with your thigh. Take your left hand to your foot and bring the right leg up higher. If this is too much for your hamstring, bend your knee. Push your knee up as high as you can. More flexible, keep your legs straight. Try to get your hip in line with your heels and you have better balance. Bring your right hand right in close to your foot. See if you can get all but just the index finger off the ground. And maybe even get your right hand on the foot. Hold the breath. Gaze is just in front of your toes. And bring the right foot back down. Soft your knees as you roll your way up. Good. Now, try it on the other side. Go to the back of the mat again. Right foot forward. Right hand down. Again, not too close to the foot. At least 14, 16 inches away. Bring your left leg up. Open up to your side. That's left. Reach your left leg way up there. Try to have your shoulders and hips in the same line. Now bring left hand back down. Bend your right knee. Try to get your belly more on your thigh, right against the thigh. Your right hand comes to the foot. Almost no weight on your left hand. As when you move your hand right close to the foot, maybe take off all but just the index finger, maybe bring your left hand on the foot as well. Keep bringing your left leg up higher and higher, or your left knee. Now from here again, break the pose. Bring the right foot, left foot down. Roll your way up. Charge by, turn the palms forward. Inhale the best, right up through the spine to the crown. Exhale back down. Send it everywhere throughout your body. Send it to all beings everywhere. Good. So from here, step or jump your feet apart. Turn your left foot to the left. Go into your Virabhadrasana. Nice, strong, and steady pose. Exude all the qualities of a warrior, the determination, the perseverance, the steadfastness of duty, always ready to protect and serve. Make sure your knees not falling inwards. Knees should be over the two middle toes, hips nice and open. Now from here, turn on your back foot, lift the heel. If you can, keep the knee up, I'll do this so you can see. Angle the toe and the knee towards the right so you can get your right arm down. And from here, press hands together, center the chest in front of your thumbs, your elbows in line with your wrists. Elbows in the same line as your wrists. Make sure your hands are not doing this. Okay, so not like this. Push your hands back. You can do it on your knee as well if you need to, if you're having trouble balancing. Send the chest to your thumbs. If you want to take a bind, go ahead. Your right arm underneath your leg. Use your left hand to assist if you need to. And join your hands underneath your belly. Now come down, facing forward again. Your seat right close to front heel. Kapyasana. If it's too much for your shoulders, take your hands to your knee. Push your lower back up and in. Arch your, lean back away from the leg. This is how to sit from this angle. Drop your seat right close to front heel. This is important so that the pressure is not on the knee itself. It's just a little bit in front of the knee. And then see the shape. Try to curve the back. Bring the shoulders back. Rock your shoulders back and forth if you like. Try to get more extension. Keep your arms straight. And break the pose. So it should look like the curve of a crescent moon. There's no kinks anywhere along the way. So now we're going to come down. Lift the back knee. Push the right knee back as far as you can. Then lower the knee down. The left foot goes out to the edge of the mat. If your hips are low enough, fall onto your right forearm. If you can't, your hips are not close to the ground, just stay on your hands, but keep sinking down to the hips, like there's a big rock sitting on top of your seat. If you can, get your hips down, your thigh down. You're low enough, you come onto the right forearm, then roll onto your left. Try to get your hips to sink down all the way, and then if the hips are anchored down, the rest of the body will follow. You're trying to get your back lower than the knee. Ensure the knee's not falling away from the body. This is why you move the foot out. The shin should be vertical, the left foot flat on the ground. Now coming back from here, come back up into the, come back into your standing pose. Just okay, so coming back to standing, if you need to turn around 180 degrees, go to the right now. Virabhadrasana. Sink down into your hip. Look over the front hand. Arms should be at the same level. Strong lines, just like the strength of the warrior. Show it in your pose. Now turn forward. Lift the back heel, spin on your left foot. Go into your Parivrita Pashkanasana. Again, turn the knee a little bit, your foot in the same line to your left. If you can, get your armpit on the knee. Your right hand pushes to your left. You want to push down and push against the outside of the leg as well. So you get the center of the chest up behind your thumbs. Roll the left shoulder back, right shoulder back, sorry. If you want to take a bind, turn more to your right. Use your right hand if you need to. Lift your seat, your hip up, your belly up, so you can get your leg underneath your right arm, your left arm underneath your leg more easily, and you can take your bind from here. Pull the right shoulder back. Break the pose, turn forward. Drop your seat right close to front heel. Pull the body up out of the hips. Arms together if you can. Rock your shoulders back and forth. Pull the arms back. Stretch from the toes all the way to the fingertips. Imagine trying to get your index fingers over the toes. Beautiful expression of offering. Break the pose now. Move your right foot out to the edge of the mat. Lift the back knee, push back as far as you can. And then lower the knee back down. Relax the left foot, and then if you can, roll onto your left forearm. If your hips are low enough, roll back to the right. Both sides, your hips should be evenly close to the ground or on the ground. If you get your hips on the ground, perhaps the rest of the body will fall more easily. The pelvis, the belly, and the chest. Everything according to your condition. Good. Now come back into your table, into your side plank. The right leg out. Extend the right arm up. So if you can't come into the full plank, if you have wrist issues, you can go down onto your forearm like this. And you can do this on your hand, of course. If you have the pose, go ahead. Now come back. Come back to the center, either on table, in table, or the regular plank. Go to the other side. So you can stay here if you like. Or you can come into your side plank with the back right knee up off the ground. If you need to, come onto your forearm. Okay, so you can do it from there as well. So different ways to do it. And then come back from here. Come back onto your knees. Take hold of the arms over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Push the elbows back on head. Drop the shoulders. Now just bring the right elbow up. Keep the right elbow up. Use the left hand if you can to push the elbow further up behind your head. Anchor the arm in place at the back of the head. The right hand comes down the center of the back. If you have the flexibility, you can bring your left arm up to meet the hands. Push into your lower back. Sukha Gomukhasana. Break the pose. Try the other side now. Shake out the shoulders if you need to. Bring your left elbow up. Use the right hand to assist the elbow to come further up and further back behind the head. Then push the back of the head into the arm. Try to have your elbow right behind the center of the head, not to the side. If you have the flexibility, bring the right hand up to meet the hand. Left hand. And break the pose. Release, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Now for inversion. You can either just come into headstand if you have a headstand. You don't have to wait. Otherwise, you can bring your forehead in front of your knees and just lift your seat. This is also perfectly acceptable. You just try and get your heart higher than the head. If you want to come into downward facing dog or dolphin, you can do that as well. Elbows just underneath your shoulders and take your hands together. Lift your seat. You can even stay here. If you bring your feet closer to your elbows, however, you might get more the sense of eventually coming into your headstand. You can interlace your fingers, place your head on the ground, cushion the back of the head of your hands, push your heels all the way up. Try to get your belly and your knees to come together. Eventually you might be able to get the ability to get one leg up. Hang the foot close to your seat behind you. Make sure your elbows are not too far apart. They should be no more than shoulder width apart. You can squeeze the sides of your head with the wrists. And if you keep pushing to the back foot, you might be able to get your leg up. With your legs split, the easiest way to find a balance. Press to the base of the toes. To keep pushing to the base of the toes. This will keep your muscles engaged. Eventually you want to have your feet on the same line as your hips. Keep pressing down on your forearms, especially when you're starting, so that you can take the weight up off your head. If you want to do this against the wall, you can of course do that. So if you're in the pose already, you can stay there. Bring your attention to the space in your eyebrows. Just to demonstrate, if you're doing it on a wall, bring your feet against the base of the wall. Your seat should be on the heels, elbows in front again of your knees, just in line with your shoulders. Interlace your fingers, place your head down, and place your foot on the wall by the height of the hip or on the seat of a chair. Bring your other leg behind you. If you feel uncomfortable doing it with your this way, you can face the wall. You can turn the other way if you like. And eventually you might have the ability to pull your heel and your toes away from the wall, just the base of the toes on the wall, and the foot hanging back. Don't straighten your legs, so don't be so quick about straightening your legs. Don't get too anxious. When your legs are up higher, it's hard to balance, and then the forces might just throw your body around. So keep your body compact in order to keep your balance. Come back down. Rest in child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Roll your way up. Find your way onto your back now. Bring your legs in front. Onto your back. Lift your seat all the way up. Come into bridge pose. Your chest nice and high. Try to get your knees behind your toes. Your shins should be vertical. If your knees are over your toes, your hips are probably sagging. So you want to just try to push your chest up, but you have to push in the top of the shoulders a little bit more. Take your arms, hide them underneath your body. From above, you can't see them. Your chest will look a wall. Okay, if you want, you can bring your hands onto your back.
if you like, onto your seat. And can you come into shoulder stand if you like. Bring one leg up. A little bit over the head. Can you bring the foot to meet it and push into your back. Come into a straight line for shoulder stand. You're pressing onto your upper arms. If that's a difficult entry to come in from bridge pose, you can roll back into plow pose first. Bring your hands onto the back and bring legs up. Attention at the center of the forebrow. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deep within, beyond the body, the mind, and emotions. If this is too much, remember, bridge or even or plow, all acceptable options. Or with your legs up the wall. Actually, that's another one. So bring your seat against the wall. Bring your legs up. Just find a pose where you can be steady and comfortable. Now hinge at the hips if you're in plow. In shoulder stand, bring your feet back down to the ground. You can bring your knees against your head if you like, on the side of the head, your thighs against your belly, Karnapidasana, or keep your legs straight, no matter. If it's too much, do happy baby pose. Again, when you come down, press into your arms behind your back, palms down, roll your way down. So if you can, you bring your hands close together behind your back, your palms down, so eventually your seat lands on your wrists. I'm going to have my arms beside your body just because of my condition. The legs come all the way down, and from here, go right into fish. So if you press into your lower arms, lift your back up, push your chest all the way up. The top head comes down. So for me, I'm fine by bringing arms on either side of the body, but otherwise you press your hands again underneath your seat, lift your chest up as high as possible. If you want, you can bring your legs up. Now breathe very fast to the nose. Bring legs down and release the pose. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Relax everything. From here, sitting up, Paschimottanasana. Bend your knees, come forward. You can, if you're not very flexible, just take hold of your elbows from underneath. Rest your belly on your thighs. Keep your belly in contact with your thighs. And eventually you can slide your heels forward. Your legs straighten out a little bit more and more. If you're flexible and your legs can go flat on the ground without detaching your body from the thighs, then by all means go ahead. As Dharmaji says, don't waste your time. Go to the edge of your potential every time so that you keep on pushing the edge further every time. And when you make progress, you remain enthusiastic in the practice. Keep on trying, keep moving forward in every sense. You can do bench pose here, or you can just bring your feet in, close to your seat, bring your chest forward and up, head goes back. If you can do bench pose, you come up, and then your hands are facing backwards. Okay, so I'm not putting too much weight on my hand, but on my left hand, but usually the hands are equal weight between the hands. And then breathe very fast. Bring your seats back down and release. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. Good. Now from here, coming into twist. Right hand behind the back, left arm up. Go to your left. Push your arm against the outside of the left thigh. Right hand right against the seat, not leaning back like this. Keep your back straight. Your knees together. Look over your back shoulder. Coming back. Go to the other side. Left arm behind the back. Right arm out on the outside of the knee. And then from here, push your lower back up and in. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, turn to your left. Just wide open. Try to get your chin over your shoulder. Break the pose. Lie down in Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Just relax. Imagine that all the muscles instantly dissolved. Everything softens. Put yourself in a receptive. Be receptive. Put yourself in a receptive state of mind and body by relaxing. Everything, surrendering in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally. The best coming to you as a result of offering up your efforts. It all comes back to you in a positive way. What brings contentment is the understanding of the ethical rules, as Dharmaji says. The ethical rules, the need to always be in adherence to ethical rules. So all actions, thoughts, and words are coming from a place of compassion and love. And combined with that, the laws of karma, because when you know that all actions, thoughts, and words have a consequence, and what we're experiencing now is the result of our past deeds, then you may be more aware of what you're putting out there through your actions, thoughts, and words. Because when they're not in alignment with the ethical rules, there will be some spiritual correction needed. But everything that we experience is for a divine purpose, according to the divine plan. So be grateful for everything. And as we move further down the path, we have more knowledge in order to avoid the patterns that cause pain and suffering.
it's just important to take this out into our day-to-day lives as well, and to everything we do in our day-to-day lives. Try to continue to see the divine in all beings and all interactions. Treat all beings with respect, with love and compassion. Not just your family, friends, and pets, all beings. So now come back to seated position, and we'll close with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All's within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Again, I apologize for the late start. I went a little bit longer today because I want to spend a little bit more time on Pranayama. But have a wonderful day. See you soon. Much love.